Alright, welcome. So today we're going to be looking at bugged on Try Hack Me. I just did this box on my own and I learned a lot and it was a lot of fun. So we're going to start off with a Rust scan like we usually do, right? Hey, was that the IP address? I already forgot the IP address. Maybe I should actually get the right IP address first. So we'll start off with a Rust scan. And we see that port 183 is open, so I decided to map that right. See what the heck that was. It ended up being something called Mosquito. So I thought that was kind of weird. So let's go ahead and look up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to figure out what the heck this mosquito is, right? But what we can do is we can actually sub to every single thing that mosquito has, right? Which is, this is an Internet of Things um, port like right here. So we go ahead and look at this like right here. We can sub to it and we can pretty much, I'm pretty sure we have anonymous access in just because, we're seeing everything on there. So it's not very hard to realize that we have anonymous access. So, and I also saw this base 64 like right here. I thought it was kind of weird, which we're going to see that again here in a minute. But we can do attack H for the host, and then attack T, and we're just going to go ahead and put a pound sign like right here. And that'll start to sub to every single thing. See how it starts to sub out? And then all of a sudden we see that base 64 again, right? So let's go ahead and grab that base 64. And we'll echo that base 64. Alright, we see this weird, we got our command, alright, this ID like right here, but then we see some commands over here, and then we see this pub topic thing like right here. So what we gotta do is we have to sub pretty much to that guy like right there. And what we can do from there is, since we have anonymous access in, is we can start to look at, what is it? We can start to look at different things on the machine, right? And if we do it, if we have anonymous access in, we can start doing things like ls tech LA, and start to look at what is actually on the machine itself. Okay, so to be able to do that, what we're going to do is we're just going to sub to the pub there. All right, so we got this public right here, right? So we're just going to actually do a mosquito sub, all right, to that pub, just like that, all right? And now that we're subscribed to that pub, okay, from here we can start to send commands at it. And to be able to do that, right, we have to first figure out what commands it takes. So we're going to do a mosquito pub. All right, attack T, or attack H, excuse me. Attack T, we can put whatever we want here, right? Like A, or just an A, whatever we want. Oh, messed that up. It should be, oh, I'm sorry, attack M. We're not doing attack T, we're attack M. That should be it, like right there, I think. Let me see here. You want to know why? We need a target, that's why. Attack T should be the target, right? So the target is going to be the, the sub one, right? So the target should be this guy right here, the sub, okay? All right, and as we can see, we get this little drop down over here. Base 64 again, so we'll go and echo that guy into base 64. We see that we have these different commands that we can run, right? But we don't know what those commands are yet that we can run, okay? We just know that we can run some different commands out here so far, right? What we need to do now is we need to figure out what commands we can run, which we saw actually up here, command, okay? So what we can do from here is we can go ahead and we can echo this information like right here, okay? And we're gonna go ahead and put some quotes around this guy, or else we have some problems. The ID is going to be the ID of this machine, the one that we can run these commands on, right? The command is then going to be one of these commands, help, command, or sys. So we'll do command. Argument, let's try ls tech LA. And we're going to put that into a base 64 format. We'll go ahead and we'll grab this. We're going to stop this or else it's going to get real ugly up there. And down here, we're going to run another mosquito sub. Okay. And we're going to run that with or mosquito pub, excuse me. And this time our tac m, we'll actually run it up here because our tac m is going to be the base 64 that we had. Then we should see a base 64 drop over here, which we do. If we grab this, we go ahead and echo that, right, into base 64 tac D. And we see that we've now done ls tac LA on the system. And we can see this flag.txt. So we could just cat flag.txt. And that's how to do bugged on Try Hack Me. And I learned a lot doing it. It took me obviously a lot longer the first time I did it, but it was a lot of fun to learn. So hopefully you guys learned something.